Okay, this is our second video of what to do with photos when you put them into iMovie. In the first video we looked at the fact that for any given picture you could show it either as a square or as the rectangular to fit the television, or using the Ken Burns effect where you made it focus in or focus out. This time we're going to look at being able to change color saturation, brightness, darkness, things like that. So there are three ways to get into this function. It's called the inspector. I'm pointing at a picture here, one of the little pictures on the left. I can either double click it, and notice it brings up this thing called the inspector over here. Or when I hover over the little photo, down here in the bottom there's a little wheel. And if you click that wheel, you get choices, precision editor, clip adjustments, video adjustments, cropping, Ken Burns, and rotation. So that was where we had been before. So these two, the clip adjustment and video adjustment, are the same as we get with double clicking it. And then the third choice to get to the same place is this little eye down here. Got a little pointer today, little eye, and that tells it to bring up the inspector. So that's three ways to get to exactly the same thing. I'm going to click the X here to close it. I personally think double clicking it's the easiest. So double click it. Now I have two choices here, clip and video. Here's where we can set the length that this particular picture will stay on the screen. If you had something that you wanted people to read, you could make that longer. If you just wanted to make it shorter for some reason. In general, it looks like the default is 4.5 seconds for all of them, and I'm seeing that information right here. There's also something called video effect. You can click that, and this gives you a bunch of strange choices. You can see the picture on the right change as I look at them. Here I can flip the church, so this is what it looked like originally, and I can flip it back the other way. So these signs here are now reversed. There's something called raster, drawing little lines, something called cartoon, turning day into night, hard light, film grain. There's just all kind of choices you can look through here. That's called glow. This is called dream. I guess the dream is a little fuzzy. Something called romantic. I'm not sure what that does. Science fiction. Oh, that's interesting. Gives it sort of that old science fiction. There's X-ray. So anyway, these are all the choices that you can use for video effect. I'm going to click cancel down here on the bottom. That'll turn that back off again. So I can set the time, or I can look at those video effects. Or if I click this video up here at the top, if I click that, this takes me into an arena where I can change the exposure, brightness, contrast, saturation, and actually change the colors of the background. So we'll just show you what some of these look like. Here's exposure. If I wanted to make it brighter, then I can slide that over and it gets brighter and brighter. Or if it was too bright and I wanted to dim it, I could do that. I guess brightness does the same thing, or same kind of thing. Contrast, you can see there I can wash it out, or I can make it put more contrast between the light and color. Saturation doesn't do much for me, but anyway, that changes saturation. This wheel down here is interesting. You can click anywhere on this color wheel, and it will change the colors to make them, for example, here I can click on the right hand side, make them more orange, see, or pinkish, and as you click in different places you can see how it changes colors, or you know, the whole theme of it changes. So now I'm working into the blue area. This is the green area. See where I'm clicking around in the circle. So this takes us back to sort of yellowish, pinkish, and then after you finish playing with it, down here on the bottom, be sure and click revert to original so that you won't save anything strange like that. And if you wanted help on this, there's a question mark down here in the very bottom of this screen, which allows you to get a little help. If you click that, it comes up with help screen, and here's all the information on adjusting colors, brightness, contrast, and other image qualities. There's a whole bunch of choices over here on the left. So I'm going to, after you finish changing everything, of course you click Done down here on the bottom right of this screen, right there. If you want to switch back to clip, that allows you to change the time, the number of seconds it shows up, and then video shows us where we were before. So that's how you click back and forth. When you finish, click Done, or I guess if you want to just get out, you can click the X in the upper left-hand side. So that shows us how to change colors. So we can take another picture here. Let's look at this one right here. For example, if I thought that that was too bright, I can double-click it. This brings me my clip and video choices. I click video, and then I go over to brightness, and I say I want to bring that down a little bit. And so there we go. That gives me more of an afternoon look. And then if you click Done, of course it saves it. Whether or not you can go back and undo that, I don't really know. So that's that. I'm going to click Revert to Original to stay with the original picture. And then click Done. Okay, that's the end of our second video. Thanks for showing up.